that baby? Who is that baby, huh? You want the kitty? You want that kitty? Yeah, you want to go get her? You want to go get her? You're so silly, boy. Hey guys, what are we doing? Going to a restaurant. Do you know what restaurant?
Yeah.
What?
Sushi.
Sushi? Why are we going?
Because I don't know.
Father's Day what? Father's Day lunch. Good job. So Saturday, unfortunately our favorite sushi restaurant is closed on Sundays, which would be tomorrow. And Father's Day falls on Sunday, but we're having to go to lunch today. We're having to go super early than our normal time. Usually we go around happy hour, but it's only... You are being good today, but
I'm not being grumpy today.
you're not being grumpy. It's only noon, but I have work at 5 tonight, so gonna go celebrate Father's Day a little bit early. And yeah.
Yeah, don't touch it! Don't touch it!
She's still crazy. Like every other video, she's still crazy. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. What are you doing?
I have a stool.
You have your stool on your head and your table in your hands. You're pretty awesome, kid.
Disappearing and then popping back up with zero explanation and a Dixie Bimbo on his arm.
Hey,
You needed a way to carry both things, and that's what you did? You're so crazy. I love it.
Idiotic, bedazzled
Okay, what are you going to do?
color
If it's to yourself,
something for my papa.
Lucifer, would you like to respond? This is going to be hard for you to understand, but...
You're doing what?
I'm doing something for my papa.
For...
My greatest fear is really...
For what?
the one who
For
almost died.
papa.
Yes, I know.
For Fa.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I love you.
Love you too.
Who's that big
I'm
boy?
sorry, Dad. And you
Axel.
just tried to speed up things.
Axel.
Relative.
You gonna eat my leg? Oh, thank you.
I'm going to finish this from my table.
Okay. No, actually, your juice needs to go in the kitchen, please. Well, he plopped into the kitchen with your juice now, or you're not gonna have it. 1,
And now,
go. Take it into the kitchen. Thank you. Go.
This will be a hoot.
since I escaped home, all I wanted is to get back to the Silver City to reunite our family.
You're still
Thank you, baby.
fantasizing about heavenly rebellion.
Well, you plopped.
Been there, done that.
Axel. Ba 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 ba.
Why do you think you
Hi, handsome.
Okay, we'll talk to you later.
Boy. Axel,
Okay,
what is
well, you
that?
have a nice day too, sir.
Bye, love you.
Talk to you later. Bye.
You gotta be careful because this is my
What are you doing?
Being handsome.
You playing the drum?
You look like a crazy man. You're not in it. Alright. Hey guys. So I did a poll on my Instagram of what we should do this weekend for a video. Unfortunately, we're a little late due to Father's Day and me having to work. But so I did a poll between our love story and how we decided to have kids and when we decided to have kids. So the kids won. Next weekend maybe we'll do like our love story because it was pretty close. It was like 46 to 70. I don't know, whatever. It was not tie, but almost tie. Did she lock the cat in Helena's room? Okay, so first thing, when did we decide to have kids? I was just looking back on the timeline, so we'll see if you remember.
We never actually really decided to have kids. I mean, we got engaged. Well, I guess we kind of stopped trying to prevent it after that.
No, because we got engaged and then like not even a month later found out I was pregnant. Okay, so I was just looking back on it. And you were TDY in December, and that's when we were told you were possibly going to be deployed. And I told you, like, specifically, you are not leaving me unless I have a kid. Remember? And you were due to deploy in what? I think it was June?
Something like that.
Yeah. So, December, he was TDY for a month, and... Are you staring at me?
No, I'm staring at the camera.
Oh, I don't ever look at the camera. But, so yeah, December, he was TDY, and we were told that he was gonna possibly be deployed, so I pretty much did the whole, you're not leaving me without a kid thing, which was true. He wasn't gonna leave me without a kid. So, we quit trying in December of 2014 and got engaged beginning of March 2015, and then at the very end of March, maybe April, we found out I was pregnant with Helena. So that's when we decided to start trying for the first one, and I was completely against having another one. Like, he was almost ready to divorce me because I didn't want another one. His whole thing was, we got married saying we were gonna have two, we're gonna have freaking two, and I was like, no.
I wanted 2 kids.
I was like, no, it's not happening. I'm not having another kid. Helena was hard, right? Helena was super hard. She had colic. She was allergic to dairy, so I had to cut all dairy out, which was hard on me because, I mean, I like my cheese and my milk and all that. So, what else about Helena? I didn't want another kid. I was completely against it. But then we bought our own house. We were married. We had reliable vehicles.
Well, you had a reliable vehicle. I had...
Oh, yeah, when we decided to have... Okay, so he went on a deployment in anyways, like, not the one that we were expecting him to go on, but he ended up going on a 7-month deployment anyways, and we sold his Ranger because, I mean, first of all, it wasn't a family vehicle, so nobody could fit in it except for him. So him going back and forth to work by himself was fine, but the kids couldn't fit in it, and so...
It was as useless as a motorcycle and got a fourth the gas mileage.
Yeah. So when he left on deployment for 7 months, we just decided to sell the Ranger. And my Altima decided to shit out on us, and it was worth what, $4,500?
No, we got $4,500 for it. It was probably worth like $1,000.
Okay, so it was worth nothing, but they wanted $8,000 worth of work done on it. And we were, what, 2 weeks away from you going on deployment? Literally 2 weeks away. And my Altima was torn apart in Nissan Thoroughbreds. What do you call that?
Their service
workshop.
bay.
Yeah. And they refused to put it back together for us until we fixed what needed to be done on it. So with the help of my parents, and luckily we had just gotten a huge bonus from him re-enlisting early, we were able to put money down, and they took $4,500 for the Altima and got me a reliable vehicle 2 weeks before he went on deployment. So I had a reliable vehicle. He didn't. He was driving his motorcycle. He rode his motorcycle for
2 years.
What? No, it wasn't 2 years.
It was
Was
2
it?
years.
Okay, so he rode
So
his
I got the
motorcycle
Suburban.
for 2 years back and forth. When he got back, we decided in November. So you got home in July. We decided in November that we were gonna buy a house. We found our amazing realtor, who is pretty much like one of our really close friends, pretty much another grandma and grandpa to Helena. I found them, bought our house. We closed on our house December 1st, and then had Helena's birthday the weekend of her birthday. So like the 18th of December. And I got harassed the whole time at Helena's birthday. Like, why are you guys having another one? Like, are you guys trying? Like, you guys need to have another one. You can't just have one, blah, blah, blah. So that night, it was pretty much decided that we were going to start trying for another one. And it took about 4 months to get pregnant with Axel. And I was actually like, I don't know. I was excited, but I wasn't at the same time. And it was super upsetting every time we got like a negative. So for a while, like a month, I was like, it's not going to happen. We're not going to have another kid, which I was okay with, but at the same time, not okay with. And then Helena and I, after the gym one day, went to the dollar store and bought 3 pregnancy tests for no reason, and I came home and took them, and they were positive instantly. So, alright, so in the last video that Scott and I did, I realized that I said like how I found out I was pregnant with Axel, but I didn't say how I found out I was pregnant with Helena. So I figured I would just throw that in there now by myself. So with Helena, I woke up the day prior to supposedly getting my period, and I had a pregnancy test already, and I was just like, I should take this. Like, I had a feeling. So I woke up. It was a Monday. I had that day off at my old job. I worked Tuesday through Saturday, so I had Sundays and Mondays off. So it was a Monday. Scott went to work, and I woke up and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna take this, you know. It wasn't like a nauseous, it wasn't any kind of typical feeling of being pregnant. It was just a really hard sense that I had that I was like pregnant. So I woke up, took it with first urination, and it was a very, very, very slight positive. Like, you could barely see the line, but it was there enough to be seen through pictures, because I texted it to 2 of my friends like, do you see what I see? Because I think I'm pregnant. So when he got off of work that day, I was like, I don't want you to hate me. I don't want you to like freak out because of how light it was. And I handed him the pregnancy test, and he was like, no, like, that's fake. Like, it's like, and he didn't say evap line because he doesn't know that, but, he's like, it's not true, like, no. And, over time, it had gotten darker, but pregnancy tests do that. So, he was like, it's not real, like, I was like, okay, and I threw it away, and I told him straight up, I was like, if it comes to me being pregnant, like, you made me throw our baby's first pregnancy test away. And he's like, well, then take it out, like, that's not fair. And so, like, nope, you did this to me, you don't think it's real, so I'll just throw it away. So he's like, okay, well, if you don't get your period, like, when are you supposed to? And I told him tomorrow. And he's like, okay, well, your cycles are always messed up anyway, so let's just wait it out and see what's up. So we waited a week, and it got to the weekend, and I still hadn't gotten anything. And I did notice, like, I was feeling a little tender, and I didn't have morning sickness with anybody, either of my kids. So, there was that, and then peanut butter. Like, I am not a huge peanut butter fan. Like, ugh, I don't care for peanut butter at all. And all I wanted was the peanut butter Cocoa Puff cereal and peanut butter on carrots and stuff. So I was like, whatever, you know, it's nothing, I'm just freaking myself out. And so it got to the weekend, and Scott was like, well, if you haven't started by, you know, the next weekend, let's get another one. So Saturday, I don't remember what we did. I worked Saturday, and then Sunday we had, like, our day together, and we went to Target, and I was like, okay, well, you know, I haven't started, so let's get a pregnancy test and see what's going on. He was like, no, just wait. And I was like, no, like you said, if I don't start by this weekend, we were going to get a test and figure it out. So he's like, yeah, I guess. Okay, get it. So we got one, and I took it the Monday morning. And I think he had it off for some reason. It was a holiday or something. Or maybe I don't know. He had it off. So I woke up first thing, took it, and it said it was a positive, like hardcore positive. And so I walked out, and I was like, I'm pregnant. I was like, well, I'm pregnant. He's like, no, you're not. And I was like, yeah, like, it's a positive. And so he was like, oh my God, started freaking out a little bit. And I was like, well, do you want to know, like, how far along it says? Because we got the one that is the plus sign and the weeks guesstimator packaged together. He was like, yeah. So we did that one, and it said I was 2 to 3 weeks. So I was, like, barely pregnant. And so yeah, we took the test and drove out to my mom's house and showed her instantly, and then through time we let everyone else know.
And now you're bugging me for a third one because Axel's been so great.
Axel has been the best baby. I mean, he's teething right now, so he's a pain, but he's really nice. And if we could guarantee having another boy, we would probably end up with a third. But with the announcement that we have coming soon, we're not having another kid. Not happening.
No.
So we're stuck with the 2. So yeah, that was when we decided and how we decided to have kids. Deployment and harassment. He harassed me all the time too. So it wasn't just family and friends harassing me to have another one. It was him. It was like I said, it was
the 3 things when we got engaged. I'm going to be in the military for at least 20 years. I'm always going to have a motorcycle, and I want 2 kids. That was literally the 3 things that I wanted when we got together, or those are my non-negotiables.
And I'm serious, like, it was almost to the point of, I will divorce you if we don't have another kid. So, and now I'm to the point where it's like, okay, I'm going to divorce you if we don't have another kid. But I can't really use that against him, so.
No.
All right. There you go. that was our kid story. I'm gonna link it and connect it in with Father's Day weekend, since it kind of goes along with the theme. Next weekend we'll probably do our love story and how we met and got together, and yeah. So y'all stay tuned, subscribe, and Helena says give us a thumbs up.